Hey, what's going on? Yo girlies, yo gays, yo guys. This is Adam here. And in today's quick video, we're just going to be covering some areas in the body which don't get much love, they don't get much attention. These are the little nooks and crannies in the body that are hard to get to and that are hard to stretch. So follow along with me, and if anything is too intense, especially if you're just getting into this practice of stretching and moving your body in different ways, don't be so hard on yourself. Be patient. Over time, things will get a lot easier and the body will start to open up naturally. So to begin today, we're going to come onto our knees, and once we arrive on the knees, on the mat, we're going to tuck the toes underneath the feet and allow ourselves to sit back on the heels. So this might feel excruciating at first. You might be like, what the fuck, Adam? What are you having me do? This takes time. The muscles in the feet can be really tense. So once you arrive here, take a couple deep breaths, as deep as you can go. Exhale, see if you can soften a little bit. Sometimes when we feel tension in one part of the body, it ping-pongs around. You can notice usually the shoulders or the face holding tension. So just take some deep breaths, try to relax all of that tension, all of that anxiety in the body. Relax the face. One more deep breath in. And deep breath out. Nice, you can come down off the toes. We're going to just gently tap out the feet on the mat, waking them up. Good morning, la la la. Nice, coming to sit back on the knees. Sorry, my mic. Coming to sit back on the knees. We're going to take the arms behind us, almost like we're making a prayer behind the back. You might not be able to get the full hands together. You might only be able to get here. Maybe you can slide the hands up the back a little bit, bringing those palms closer together. Bringing the shoulder blades behind you, opening up through the chest, through the front body. From here, take 3 nice deep inhales and exhales. So really trying to work those hands up the back, getting into the back of the shoulders, getting into the chest. Inhale and exhale. Notice any heat, any tingling in the body. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Relax the arms, shake them out a little bit. Shake out the shoulders. Just let go if you're holding on to tension in between postures. So we're going to get into the head and the shoulders a little bit more. We can start by dropping one ear towards the shoulder and noticing if one of the shoulders is dropping lower than the other or the other is scrunching up. Taking a deep breath in, and as you exhale, imagine your shoulders leveling out but maintaining that stretch through the deep little muscles in the neck. And start to roll the head up, roll the head down, noticing any points of extreme tension, extreme tightness. We all have them in the neck. Noticing where that feels good and where that doesn't. And continuously checking in with the breath, checking in with the body. We're going to stop rolling the head on a spot that feels particularly tight. So one that might feel like a little bit of a strain, a little bit of a headache, that's okay. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, try to relax that tension in the neck. Keeping the spine nice and straight. Inhale. And exhale. On this last round of breath, I want you to inhale and imagine that tension building, gathering, getting a little bit more intense. And as you exhale, imagine that tension leaving the body. Imagine it escaping, dissolving into the air around you. Beautiful. And just roll your head onto the other side. Other ear, other shoulder. Remembering to keep the shoulder blades heavy down the back. Not letting the spine droop to one side or the other. Taking nice, even, smooth breaths. When I take long, smooth breaths, I don't know why I always think about peanut butter. You can think about peanut butter if it helps like smooth peanut butter, because we don't want to have crunchy peanut butter with the breath. And start to roll the head up, looking down, noticing the floor, noticing the ceiling. Continuing to breathe and to be easy in the body and in the mind. We're going to stop at that point of tension. There's one point that might feel a little bit more difficult that makes the rest of your body want to scrunch up. See if you can relax the shoulders, drop the head, take an inhale, take an exhale. Another deep inhale. Let your breath be the guide into this stretch. Exhale. Every inhale, taking up more space, feeling that tension, feeling that resistance. And as you exhale, letting that resistance go. Beautiful. Roll the head in some circles. Notice if you hear any Rice Krispies, snap, crackling, popping. Switch directions. Nice. Let's bring the hands together. You're going to interlace the grip. I want you to imagine like you have a little lightsaber in between your hands, and you push one palm into the other, and you push the other palm in, and your hands start to kind of swivel around like you're wielding a lightsaber. Imagine having that lightsaber. What color would it be? You can visualize yourself deflecting tiny little laser bullets like in the Star Wars movies. Just let that feel nice and juicy for the wrists. Switch directions. This is really just small movements designed to help us form mind-body connections with those little nooks and crannies in the body. Nice. Bring your hands to prayer. You can lower them down to about your heart level. And then I want you to imagine like you're squishing a bug. You're just really squishing it. And the one hand's going to flip upside down. And then I'm going to push my hands in towards one another. It kind of looks like I'm voguing. Ballroom dance, like the ka-ka-ka-ka ballroom dancing. If you don't know what that is, you should Google it. It's a beautiful form of dance. Take a deep breath. Exhale, let it go. And squish that bug the other way. The other hand flips down, push in. Keeping your awareness inside your body, noticing what each stretch feels like and noticing what it does to every other part of the body. That's our focus. Nice, hands come back to prayer. Shake it out, shake out the arms, shake out the shoulders, shake out the head a little bit. Stay limber, limber like timber. All right, we're going to give ourselves the biggest fucking hugs you've ever given yourself in your entire life. We're gonna take a deep inhale, open up your arms. And exhale, start to go in for that hug, and you're saying, oh, psych, this hug's actually for myself. Grab onto the shoulders, maybe work your hands further along the shoulder blades onto the back. Drop the head, take an inhale. Take an exhale, relax. How tight can you squeeze yourself? Can you get those elbows on top of each other? Can you keep squeezing, keep going? Inhale and exhale. Relax tension through the neck. Relax the head as much as you can forward. Last breath in. Last breath out. And open up, big inhale. Going in for another hug, but this time the opposite arm comes on top. Wrap yourself up, give yourself some love, and drop the head. Exhale, let it go. Inhale to squeeze, wrap yourself up in that self-care, that devotion, always consistently being there for ourselves. Exhale, letting go of worry, fear, doubts. Inhale. Exhale, drop the head. And relax, open up. Nice, noticing how you're feeling now. We have just a couple more areas of the body to stretch out, and then you're free to continue your day. So we're still on the tops of the feet. What I'm gonna do next is gonna stretch into the tops of the feet. This can be quite intense as well if we're just starting this, but I'm going to plant my hands down along the thighs and then start to round my back, so concaving my belly. And I'm going to slowly start to lift the right knee up, pressing down into the top of that right foot and lowering it. And keep this motion going side to side, moving consciously, moving with your breath. You can play around if the feet feel more comfortable, a bit more spaced out from each other or a bit closer. You decide where the stretch needs to go. Usually the parts that feel the most resistant are the parts that need the most love. So we're just giving ourselves that love and that attention. Couple more side to side. And maybe you can get both knees off. If it feels excruciating, don't test this past your limit. And then we're going to flip the feet down, finding a deep forward fold, allowing the head to be heavy, arms to be heavy. Your knees are soft in this forward fold. You're allowing the lower ribs, the belly, to hang out and rest on the thighs, and you're letting the head relax. You can shake it out. Imagine the muscles in your spine and in your low back releasing. Maybe sway a little bit side to side. And start to plant the fingertips, bend your knees, lifting up the gaze a little bit. And then we're going to exhale, walk the hands forward, step the right leg behind you and the left leg in front of you. So you're in a deep lunge with the left leg, the front leg opened up to the side a little bit. Nice. Hang out here, take a couple of deep breaths into the hips. So my front hip, the left hip is in flexion, the back one's in extension. So if we're running, our hips are doing the same thing. If we're going upstairs, the hips are doing the same thing. We do a lot of this type of repetitive motion throughout the day, so it's important to really stretch out these muscles that are so active in our day-to-day life. And then coming onto the side of that left foot, keep the right hand planted and gently push into the thigh. See how I'm just gently giving it little love pushes? It's a really, really small movement. I'm not taking it to any type of limit here. I'm just allowing the body to slowly find space and to slowly open up. A couple more. And just feel the little crevices in the hip joint start to move and start to mobilize. This might feel really awkward. Just keep showing up for it. Your body will thank you in the long run. All right, plant that left hand down. Bring that left leg behind you and stepping the right foot outside of the right hand. Maybe working that left leg back a little bit. Finding some space here in your little lizard pose. And then starting to open up through that right leg, dropping onto the side of that right foot, hand onto the thigh, and give it a little bit of an opening push. Imagine like a little door hinge, opening and closing the hips. Nice. Connect with your breath. Connect with the stretch. And try to connect with this moment in your body. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Plant that hand down. Come back to a table position, hands in the knees. Start to shake out the butt a little bit, side to side. Forward and back, maybe take some circles. Nice. We're going to zip up the knees, zip up the legs, my thighs come up together. I'm staying in this table position and I'm dropping my hips over towards the right hand side. Taking a deep breath in and out. Other side, drop the hips to the left. Take a deep inhale. And exhale. Nice. Coming back to center. Walking the hands back towards you, sitting in a comfortable seat or sitting on the knees. Whatever feels good. All right, everybody, that's all I have for today's video. I hope you feel nice and limber, nice and juicy. I hope you feel really good. Check back in this video and my other videos to start to mobilize and feel fabulous in your body. My name's Adam. Please share, please like, and please follow along. Okay, much love. Mwah.